Today I'm going to be playing EU4 as the nation of Tver, a 3-province minor nation located in the region of Russia, surrounded by Muscovy and its vassals to the south and Novgorod to the north. Playing as any of these minor nations located in Russia is difficult enough, whether it's Muscovite vassals or not, such as Tver, Odoyev, and Ryazan, because as you can see, expansion is extremely limited and it's very tough to get big allies to help you fight any of the big guys surrounding us. So this region for me is definitely one of the hardest ones. You guys will know that because of Below Zero, which we struggled to get started so many times, and Ryazan, which I haven't been able to get started for more than a couple of months now. Nevertheless, we don't have anything easier to do as Tver this time because we have to flip the tables on Muscovy by making them our vassal and having most of our income coming in from vassals. I can't believe I actually liked that comment. Alright, here we are as Tver, ladies and gentlemen, the second to last nation in Season T, and one that I definitely haven't been look forward to playing because of what I just said in the intro. But yeah, Tver, man, we start off as a Russian principality, tier 1 government reform, which is actually really good. We got, you know, the Russian abilities, unrest, regiment discounts, gov cap, we can get Streltsy, and their national ideas are actually pretty good, man, focusing on like the economy and the military. Starting off with plus 15% provincial trade power, 20% land force limit, reinforced speed as a finisher, in the meantime trade efficiency, fort defense, stab discount, construction discount, production efficiency, infantry combat, and a nutty plus 33% national manpower. Obviously, we have the minor, you know, Russian nation mission trade here because the game does want us to form Russia. Now, yeah, as for the goal, man, or sorry, as for the start right here, the reason I think this might be a little bit easier than Ryazan is because we can fight Novgorod right at the start. You know, when Muscovy pounces on them, so will we, and if we're sneaky enough, we might be able to get a province over here or something like that, block off Muscovy from the coast, and then we might have a chance to go for the Livonians or Sweden or something like that. So I am more hopeful than I am for Ryazan. Alright, estate stuff done. I've hired 3 advisors. Our force limit is actually pretty big. Spying on Novgorod. My plan is to attack them when Muscovy also attacks them. Improving with Muscovy as well, so hopefully I don't get hit first. Realistically, I don't think we should get hit first, so I'm chilling on that front, and yeah, let's just wait it out, man. But yeah, I think if we manage to get this game started, man, if we can do this war versus Novgorod right here, the game plan after that is, you know, to get powerful enough to where we can fight Muscovy, and then just keep fighting them until we can vassalize them as an OPM or something like that. Meanwhile, by that point, I assume I would have expanded about this much, and then we expand, develop our nation, build buildings and stuff like that, and right at the end, we release a bunch of vassals and stuff like that. In the meantime, of course, we've gotten like influence and stuff like that, and we need more. I think the goal said we need more than 50% of our income to be coming in from vassals, which is actually very tough. So I'm probably gonna have to give away like almost all of my land to vassals, but at the same time, they still gotta be loyal. So it's tricky. I need to be small enough to where I don't make money from anything else, but big enough to where they're loyal and they'll actually pay me. So yeah, I think that's gonna be a hard part of this challenge, man. But very interesting goal. Shout out to whoever suggested it, man. One of the best things that can happen for us right here is Poland not getting Lithuania, but I'm not gonna restart or anything like that if they do. This is my first try, by the way. And we still got Yaroslavl and Ryazan to play, man. Jesus, why did all of these guys get unique ideas? Below Zero was the hardest. Puskov and Perm were pretty easy. Rostov, I honestly can't remember. Yeah. Poland did get Lithuania. Frick my life. We could ally these guys down here, but it literally doesn't matter. I don't want to get dragged into a war if Muscovy hits them. Who could we link with here? Oh, that's right, dude. Sometimes you can get with the hordes. I keep forgetting that. And there we go. There's Muscovy's first war versus Ryazan. Second one should be versus Novgorod. All right, very good news here, folks. I was just able to ally Kazan. Obviously, improved relations, became threatened towards Muscovy, scornfully insulted the Great Horde. And now I'm also knowledge sharing to them, which isn't that bad, making a little bit of money. Novgorod guaranteed me, then revoked the guarantee. So, you know, these guys are allyless, man. Realistically, I could even declare like this. Not, yeah, with Odoyev's help or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. So I allied Odoyev because Muscovy was also allied to them, thinking they wouldn't declare on them, but they've broken the alliance. So I should break it with Odoyev too. I don't want Muscovy declaring on them. And realistically, man, later we should be able to ally Poland too. All right, Muscovy's preparing to hit Novgorod here, so I should gear up as well. There we go. Let's take out a couple of loans. We'll pull out the free company here, and the most important thing is to just siege this province. There it is. There's the reconquest going in as well. Immediate declaration. General with 100 tradition coming in very nicely as well. And he sucks. That wasn't worth it. Miltech 4. This is a perfect start. Siege down Novgorod, Ingermanland, and Neva are wide open, dude. Excellent start, man. Excellent start. And there we go, man. War is done, and I occupied all the best provinces. Worked out literally even better than I could imagine, man, because priority was these two, you know, but even getting Novgorod over here and the fort in Luki, it's absolutely amazing. So there's a mission we can take, high income, sure, let's go ahead and waste it, and I'm gonna peace out for everything I've occupied here, folks, and that's these provinces, and that's our first war done. Okay, now I'm confident that this campaign will succeed. So like this, we border Sweden, which we could fight if they break free because they got 1 trillion supporters. Livonians, standard alliances with just Riga and the Teutons. After we power up, we could fight them. Alliance with Poland is also still on the block. Kazan we're good with right here. So yeah, man, I'm very satisfied. Let's reduce war exhaustion, core these provinces up, get tech. Then once we get admin, we'll dev the Renaissance as well. But until then, folks, it's time to chill. Let's actually get rid of these guys to save some money. There you go. Muscovy just pieced out as well. So Novgorod has instantly been full annexed. Obviously, we can like release all of them later when we go for the vassal goal. Let's rival the Livonians. I'm going to spy on them immediately. And maybe new alliances. No luck, no luck. Not just yet. Interesting. Muscovy's troops just trapped themselves in Puskov. And wouldn't you love to see it, man? The AI... Yeah, no, I shit on them a lot, but sometimes they're cunning, man. Muscovy has allied the Livonian Order. When does that happen? When do they do that? They never do that. I'm probably gonna have to wait on claims, bordering claims then to fight like Riga or something. So, okay, we're stuck again. Big whoop. All right, I just bumped Tver up to 30. That's all I'm gonna do since it's spreading here and then Novgorod as well. Tier 2 gov reform time. We could separate the boyars from the court, which is a decent one, but no, bro. We're playing in Russia. We're manpower maxing. Is this another one? I know you can get them multiple times. I think the most I've gotten in one campaign is like 4 boys, and it might have been like in the same region or something like that. I don't know if you guys remember that video. Tell me if you're like a diehard Hawk fan, what's the video where I got like 3 or 4 of these guys? But this is the first guy. Obviously, he wasn't worth it, man. Yeah, let's get him. Okay, this guy is definitely worth it. Okay, shout out this guy. 5-5 with 2 siege. Hell yeah. Oh, there it is, bro. Poland's annexing Mazovia. It'll be done December in just a couple of months. Too many diplomatic relations. It'll bring it down to 50. 52. So I need to pop a scornful on, let's say, Muscovy. That'll improve it with Poland, but I don't have the prestige. Okay, I can be threatened by Muscovy though. I already am. Okay, Diplo rep guy. Mazovia annexed. Royal marriage secured. Alliance about to be secured. Okay, this changes things up. So Muscovy, in its current position, it's really not powerful enough to attack anyone. Perhaps they could go for the Great Horde, but with their alliance with Uzbek, man, I don't think so. Kazan, they definitely won't hit them. I'm allied to them as well as Crimea. Lithuania, they can't do. Me, they can't do. And they've allied the Livonians. They're still stuck over here, and they're having some rebel problems, so manpower is low. Honestly, boys, next war might be versus Muscovy. Got new big burger loans now, so we can definitely put down a couple of buildings as well. This is the priority, of course. Sweden's declared independence, but obviously they're allied with all of these guys, so we can't really do anything here. Dog, I had no idea. We're about to take our first idea group here, and I'm just looking at the policies influence gives. With influence and merc ideas, you can create client states. Like before imperialism or whatever it is, before Diplo 22-23. That's actually insane, but there's only one idea group that gives income from vassals, which is quality, boys, as far as I can see right here. There it is, plus 25% income from vassals and Diplo annex costs. So we definitely have to take that combo right there. What's the other, where's the symbol for income from vassals? There it is, the little crown money thing. I think influence is the only thing that gives that out, man. Yeah, we actually had a challenge like this in Parabellum, I remember. Plataea, we think, is the one that can get the most income from vassals, unless you do the ale cheese as the Ottomans or whatever. But yeah, let's open up with, well, actually with quality first, right? Because we're going to be getting the vassals later. Yeah, so quality influence is what we're going to go with. Kazan just declared on the Great Horde. I'm helping. Muscovy has also just declared. So let's rush down here. Or actually, I can't. I don't got mill access anymore. We need to rush down to there to stop Muscovy from actually taking anything. Dude, Sweden is free and Scotland's the only guys that would help them. They got 13k. I got more. I think we can go in here, man. Take some stuff, but we can release Finland from later. Break it. Good start. Battle 1, and there's radical reforms, too. Wait, how? Ah, it's the Great Horde. Okay. I'm doing a masterfully executed war here, boys. We're banging, man. I've even landed on Holland. Whoa, Burgundy choosing France. Haven't seen that one in a while. Do I take this or do I go for more? There's really no one to release over here, and these are pretty poor provinces to feed someone. We could even do something like this. It's not like we're fighting Catholic guys. Do we take Stockholm, man? Yes. Or, not that much. It's actually 50 aggressive expansion. That's good enough. Let's get war ups and, or, well, is that everything they're willing to accept? There we go. A little bit of money. Okay. Decent war with Sweden right here. Could have gone for more, but let's not get greedy. I also don't even have enough admin points to core all this up, man. So yeah, at this moment, man, we can release a couple of vassals. Now, is one big vassal better than a bunch of small ones, I wonder? And I have wondered this in the past as well, but we can do like Karelia, Sapmi, Finland, Novgorod. Yeah, Novgorod will be even bigger later. We can, I guess, do all of the ones that Muscovy's just integrated, like Perm, below 0, Yaroslavl, Odoyev, Ryazan down here, Puskov and Rostov if they annex them. If we fight the Livonians, we can do like Estonia and Galia, and then Livonia and Riga as well. Riga is actually a really good vassal, so yeah, I'm just wondering, will I be able to keep those guys in check right now? So if we're making 10 ducats here, 5 of it needs to be, or 5, what's that, like, this 0.07 needs to be from vassals if we did it now. But still, obviously, this can't be done because we need Muscovy to be our vassal. Okay, Burgers Regency for 2 years. Not that bad. Tier 3 gov reform time. Let's go with centralized here. Or actually, do we take this one immediately? Vassal force limit, and they gain more money. You know what? Even though we don't have vassals now, I actually am gonna take this. Dude, the most important thing, man. Freaking feudal nobility. Plus 25% income from vassals. That's what we swapped to as well at the end. I was wondering why this modifier was so low at the start. Either way, boys, I think it's time to go in, man. Poland and Kazan would help. We outnumber them more than 2 to 1 here. Tech, I'm 6, I know that. 5, 5, 6, 5. Oof, a little tricky. 6 is vastly superior to 5. Maybe now is not the time to declare. They got a 6 guy in charge. Poland's guy is a 3. Kazan's guy is a 3. We could just overwhelm them, but it's a huge difference, man. I stack wiped like a 12k Sweden one with like a 16k mine one or 18k, whatever I had. Well, there goes the freaking 3-star general, the second one we got. This is still the first one. You know what, man? My guy's in charge now. I think we go for it. I think we can do it still. I allied Gotland so they don't raid me. Declaring for Moscow straight up. They've allied Circassia now, but should be easy work for Poland and Kazan. Let's go. This is light work, yo. Light work, man. Easy, bro. I didn't even do a battle, I think. I think I just beat up some, like, Livonian zealots or whatever, but... oh, nice. Lithuania's transferred this over to me, so... We definitely want to go for the centers of trade right here, which is these 3. Then we want to take the Puskov one. And then, man, I'm going to expand up north over here a little bit just so nobody else gets it. There we go. I know it's very little, but we're taking, like, some extremely high-value provinces right here because I want Muscovy to be in a very poopy state right at the end. So I'll probably end up vassalizing them in, like, some 2 or 3 provinces over here that we can't release anyone else from, you know? So there we go, taking some vital ones. And that's a very nice war done. So we've just gotten the center of trade in Puskov, Moscow, Yuriev, and Yaroslavl, and we've annexed Rostov from them. So there's another releasable we can do. Let's core manually here because some of these are really expensive and I don't have enough points. And yeah, man, right now I think we're just chilling. I did make the Livonians... I thought I made them in the alliance with Muscovy. I guess I didn't. I guess I clicked Riga. What a dumbass. I was about to say we could fight the Livonians as well, but no, now we're just gonna be waiting for our truce with Muscovy to expire in that case. Oh well. I'm a great power. This is so much easier than Ryazan, goddamn. Ah, Kazan just ditched me. Well, that's rude. Yeah, well, good thing we fought Sweden, because of course I am full stating everything, even though we'll give it up later, because, well, I need to get power from somewhere until we do the vassal stuff. So, yeah, there we go. More reducing autonomy. I got these guys on auto, beat up rebels. There we go. That's nice. Cool. Ah, damn it. Okay. I mean, if Poland thinks it can win, sure, why not? Let's help out. I'll probably get my core back for sure here. Oh my god, dude. So what I did by accident is, in the last war, I mean, they didn't even have that many to begin with. Muscovy has no forts. They just got this level 1 capital fort. I hate the way participation is calculated in the game. Everything that you see in my color is stuff I've occupied, but no, just 4% participation. Shout out to that dumbass system. They actually did give us a province up here. Okay, thank you for that. They full annexed Livonians, wow. Okay, I don't mind too much. What's our truce with Muscovy now, though? I don't know how long it was before. 15 years? Oh my god, it's the max. They didn't separate peace them. Oh, 15 years of nothing? I could fight Norway, but kind of stupid war. Oh, I can actually spy on... Or no, that's a different sea tile. So how close am I to this? I'm actually decently close. I guess I need to spy on like Reval, sorry, Poland, to then spy on Riga, right? Yeah, and these are guys I think I'll insta-vassalize. Try to do the OP Riga mission that makes this like an insane province. Yeah, these guys will be an insta-vassal. I just took out new burger loans to put down some buildings, but it seems that Poland had other plans. This kind of sucks, but oh well. Second idea group time, let's pick up influence now. Just looking at the income from vassals modifiers right now on the wiki, and Scourge gives plus 50%. That's where, you know, they don't come into your wars, so that'll be very useful. Muscovy actually got hit by Nogai here, boys. Interesting. That's a wrap on quality. Let's go with this. It's very good for Orthodox nations, which we are. Oh, Protestant just spawned? Really? What, in Vienna? I've never seen that. That's actually crazy. Other two are here. Alright, folks, truce with Muscovy is officially up, which means, well, it's time to go to war again. Okay, so Poland will help. Let's do a reconquest now. We'll aim to take whatever we can. It's all just a formality at this point, boys, if I'm being real right here. These wars are like extremely easy, man. There's literally nothing else I can say right here. So, I don't know, I kind of wanted that. Or, yeah, let's do that right there. It ain't much, but it's honest work. The thing is, they have like, they don't have an ally that I can fight and then just white piece them so I can reset my truce. And a lot of these core Muscovite provinces are like really high def. So 271, man. If we go all out every single war, we still need 3 wars to full annex these guys. So honestly, I'm hoping Kazan hits them again. There we go. Actually, Crimea just declared on them. Muscovy has been declared on by Kazan. In the meantime, I'm actually gonna dev colonialism here in Neva. All right, this is what Crimea took, and this is what Kazan took. They're just giving away provinces to Perm. Ah, they're a vassal. No, they're a tributary. Yeah, they're just giving them their cores back. So Muscovy has been shrunk significantly, man. It's still just barely 2 wars versus them, man. Wait, oh, Karelia. Interesting. Now, is there a province here we can release only Muscovy from? Yes, there is. Like these 2, for example. Cool. Karelia has been guaranteed by Muscovy. That's how I can reduce my truce with them. It's 9 years away right now. Let's wait for Kazan to remove the guarantee, which they will, and then I'll hit Karelia. Never mind. Never mind. Why does Sweden have like 100,000 particularists, dude? Oh my god. Ooh. Either way, that's a wrap on influence. Income from vassals. It's actually simple here, man, because their province war score cost is 109, 108 now, like you guys saw, and they're keeping their guarantee over Karelia. I could fight them, take the most, and then hit Karelia and full annex them in that same war. Of course, as long as they're willing to join. All right, actually, we need to vassalize them. I can't full annex them because if I release them, they'll pop out like everywhere. I need to keep them as an OPM vassal. You know, I gotta say, man, this has been a fairly chill campaign so far. We haven't had like any painful moments. We haven't struggled with anything really. The only thing I'm struggling in right now is I got a little bit of a sore throat, but that's why I'm a bit quieter. But yeah, it's just like 2 more wars with Muscovy and maybe this campaign will be done. We've converted everything to Orthodox as well, except for that one Protestant province, which is awesome. So these 3 provinces that I've just set as vital interest, in one of these 3 provinces, that's where we gotta vassalize Muscovy as an OPM, because in everything else, other nations have cores on. Actually, no, I'm wrong. Ryazan has a core down here, so not this one. One of these 2. Of course, if I just leave them there, there is a possibility of Kazan declaring on them at the same time and taking those. So we gotta be very quick. The economy is doing pretty good as well. I can't do it like that. I gotta leave them alive like right here, even though it's a Novgorod core. I gotta take everything else so no one else does. Okay, truce with Muscovy is up. Let's go ahead and declare on them, folks. The only thing we gotta hope for here... Oh, hold on, for them the Commonwealth. The only thing we gotta hope for is that they are still willing to help out Karelia when we're done with them, because if not, we're gonna have to wait for quite a while. But really, that's the only negative thing. So border friction, 75 A, 75 cost. Oh, so you're saying that because some of these provinces are cheaper, it is possible for us to take everything and vassalize them in one in this same war. Let's see. I got that border friction, by the way, because of the Cossacks event. Oh my god, we can do it. There it is. We can actually take everything and vassalize them in Kostroma. Oh my god, this Cossack thing saved us, man. Unless we got war score reduction from something else too, but I don't think so. Okay, there it is, folks. There's an almost full annex on Muscovy and a vassalization as well. With that, one of our goals is already accomplished. We've turned the tables on Muscovy. Now they're our subject. Not that Tver starts off as a Muscovy subject, but you know, they get subjugated by Muscovy and stuff like that. Sometimes they get PU'd, they get annexed, you know the deal. So that's one part of our goal accomplished. Now what we need to do is have more than 50% of our income coming in from vassals. Okay, first let's take care of Karelia here, because we do want to release them too, and we'll do it. Okay, there's the deck. Possibly the last war. Ooh, Perm would accept diplo-vassalization? Okay, there's Karelia done, and there's a full annex. So let's finish coring up the provinces that we took from Muscovy and from Karelia just now. I don't have the admin points. Let's, you know, stabilize a bit, diplo-vassalize Perm here, and then we'll start going for it. Are we also able... Yes, we're also able to flip to this. Excellent, I'll do it. Okay, so I put down a couple of buildings and I diplo-vassalized Perm. Now with 2 subjects, we can give out strong duchies as well, which we do want to do for less liberty desire. I realize there's no point in waiting to core this up because we'll release Novgorod from there, of course, but I still want to do it because I don't know how things are going to go and who exactly we're going to release in what order, but yeah, let's wait to core that up. Then we're going to swap to feudal nobility, and then I'm going to start popping guys out. There's a lot of guys we can release. Obviously, Novgorod is the one we're going to get more money from, but do get more money from one big guy as opposed to multiple small guys. How many are they paying you right now? You know? Expenses. Vassal. Yeah. You know, I don't want to mess something up with this and have it go to Muscovy or something like that. Oh, we need legitimacy for, max legitimacy for taxing the vassals. Okay, so now it's at 65%, and when we swap to this, it'll go up to 90. Oh, actually, the core is done. Okay, so there we go. We swapped to feudal nobility. We lose a bunch of abilities and stuff like that, but we do have 90% income from vassals. Let's actually upgrade to Grand Principality or whatever. Still not over gov cap. That's good. Now, let's release Novgorod, man. There we go. Novgorod's out in various provinces. It seems they've lost a couple of cores, but no big deal. We'll see how much we make from them. Okay, 37.4. This needs to be more than half of this. And that's right, scootage. Scootage. Enable scootage. 50% more. So we'll scootage all of these guys. Okay, everyone's still loyal. That's good. And we're making... Oh, this is not going to be hard at all, boys. I don't think. We just got to be careful with how many of these guys we release. Okay, so Karelia, all of these guys are pretty poor. We want to release someone more, you know, substantial. So we'll definitely do Ryazan. We'll also definitely do Finland. Let's do Yaroslavl as well. Okay, everyone's still loyal. That's good. Let's scootage these other guys as well. Okay, month has ticked over. Let's check. 45, 19.9. We're actually really close here. Everyone's still mostly loyal. I do have prestige to placate them. We want to royal marry them as well, so they like us more. Okay, let's continue. This isn't as bad as I thought. Let's do Karelia. After all, let's do Sapmi, and let's do Puskov now. Okay, month to October, we are up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 vassals. All of them are still loyal. Scootage on Sapmi, Scootage on Puskov, Scootage on Karelia. And now let's check in with that, ladies and gentlemen. That is it more than half? Let me see. It's 51.43. Okay, 51.43 divided by half is 25.715. So it's still not more than half. Okay, we do need to pop out another guy. Let's do below 0. My beloved, frick it. Let's do Rostov as well. Everyone's still loyal. Everyone's still loyal. Let's do Odoyev. And let's do Nizhny Novgorod. All right, those guys are done as well. Literally all of the vassals are out. And by the way, we are bigger than I thought we'd be. Enable Scootage, enable Scootage, enable Scootage. This, by the way, makes them not come into wars and stuff like that. And they pay us more money, obviously. Still everyone loyal. Novgorod is the most rowdy, of course, because, well, you know, they're the biggest. Let's wait another month. All right, now let's do a check. And we're making 53.31 ducats per month. And 30 out of that is coming in from vassals, ladies and gentlemen, which is obviously more than 50%. And after we vassalized Muscovy and now we did this, that is officially both of our goals accomplished in this campaign that I thought would be a lot more difficult, but luckily it turned out to be very easy, and I gotta say, super fun, man. These are the types of goals I like, boys. Something creative and something out there that we don't do too often, not just go conquer faraway plays because hard equals funny, right? Even though those are great, but this is something I love a lot more, man. Goals like this that incorporate various elements of EU4, you know, conquest, the diplo play, the economy play, and stuff like that. It's something I really enjoyed. And look, it only took us until 1525, dude, and we're still like super powerful, and all of the vassals are loyal. We got the Russian vassal swarm here, everyone. We could just roll absolutely everyone with this. But yeah, overall, a super fun and successful campaign. But yeah, there you go, man. Started off as Tver in these 3 provinces. Luckily caught Novgorod right at the start to where we could fight them. Allied Poland helped us fight Muscovy, did a little early Sweden war right there. Didn't manage to do Livonians and Riga, so we just had to wait for truces with Muscovy. But still, in the end, man, we accomplished everything. Economy is still booming, by the way. We are still making a decent amount of income ourselves as well. And yeah, didn't accomplish too many missions. Quality and influence is exactly what we needed for these policies. And yeah, what else do you want me to say, man? Very nice. That's all I have to say about that. But, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm very happy to say that this campaign as Tver in A to Z has been a success. And that has been Tver in A to Z. Let me know in the comments below what I should do as this nation next week. I think it's Tyrone in Ireland, the final nation in A to Z. If I'm wrong, well, I'm gonna sound stupid, aren't I? But that's it for me for now. See you next time.